To an entrepreneur, cash is almost as important as breathing, but only a close second. Cash flow, its generation, and its management is the single most important discipline an entrepreneur must learn to be truly successful. Starting out, obviously cash generation is the most important. It is the lifeblood of the business and will and should be at the forefront of virtually every decision an entrepreneur makes regarding it. Now, this seems obvious, doesn't it? Yet many entrepreneurs have this notion that the very first thing they need to do is to raise money. Nope. The first thing they need to do is generate cash, which typically means getting customers, as we talked about in the previous key. Unfortunately, most entrepreneurs, especially in the early going, spend more time and crucial resources trying to raise cash from outside sources, usually prematurely, rather than trying to generate it from potential customers. While you may believe you need to raise cash so you can execute your business plan and grow your business, why not just have a total focus on generating cash any way you can to get the business off the ground and keep it running? Developing and maintaining a whatever it takes cash generating focus will serve as the entrepreneur's foundation for future business success. So let's say you're just starting out. You have a little seed money from savings or investments, enough to carry you for several months. But you need to get your product concept into reality and get a customer to use and hopefully pay for it. But you're short of the necessary resources it would take to complete the product. You have three choices to generate the necessary cash. You can get a second job or a consulting gig. You can raise money from friends and family. Of course, no angel or institutional investor touches you without proof of concept. Or, since hopefully your product concept has been bounced off of several prospective customers, you can partner with one of them to provide development dollars in return for ongoing influence in the future product enhancements and future product royalties, as an example. While the difference in the ultimate probability or timing of success in any of the three is very subjective, with the third you not only have a product, but you have a customer and have generated cash from that customer. You have a reference, and since they've got a vested interest, a good one, and you are on your way to understanding what's most important about cash flow, cash generation, and a leg up for future capital raising from investors. Now let's address the other side of cash flow, cash management, controlling collections and payments. It's one thing to cause a cash generating event, a sale, another entirely to collect on that event. In times like these, creativity is a necessity in getting paid. Providing incentives to customers, like discounts for early payments, may not be enough to get them to move payments from a 45 or 60-day cycle to a 15 or 30-day one. All customers look for deals. Give them one, but make it a positive for you. Sometimes you can attack the problem from a pricing and invoicing timing perspective. If you deliver a product, establish a pricing policy that ensures that you don't ship the product without a majority, if not all of the product, paid for prior to shipment. If it's a high value product, $10,000 or more, establish stage pricing with multiple payment points, deposited contract signing, additional payment either time-based, 30 days or later, or event-based when it goes into production, and a remainder prior to shipment. If there's a shakedown or acceptance period for the product, you might have a reserve of 10%, no more, to be paid within X days after that period. In no event should you ship the product without at least all of your costs covered. If you're in the services business, you're probably billing customers on a monthly basis after the services have been used. Instead of billing them monthly after the fact, try 6 or 12-month pricing with estimated services billed in advance, 30 days or 1 quarter ahead, based on best guess forecast or historical usage. And give them a 5 to 10% discount over what would be monthly billing. At the end of each month, you can do a reconciliation for that month and adjust future bills accordingly, up or down. While it might reduce margins some, it gets precious cash in the door early and also provides an incentive for you to get efficiencies into your service offering. Plus, since you're billing in advance, the customer can't get very far behind without the potential of you shutting off the service. Finally, if you deal with your customer at the point of sale, explore mobile payment options with services like Square as a way to get your payment almost simultaneously with the delivery of your product or service. Not all customers will like these pricing models, but if you can get even a portion of your customers on them, you've taken a big step to getting and keeping collections under control. One final word on your own supplier payments. Like your customers, you are going to want to stretch payments as far as you can without either incurring service charges or negatively impacting your supplier relationship. However, always try to negotiate terms. Whether it's simply 2% net 15 or something a little more creative. Your suppliers are also looking for cash. You just want to give them less than full invoice as late as possible. Cash flow is critical to the success of your startup. Get both the generation and management sides of it under control as early in your business's life as possible. Then live by it every day.
Master Yoda knows these things. His job it is. May success be with you.